moments a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Smith. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Solomon Thomas, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. The Falcons send out their punter as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that
what you have to remember with young quarterbacks? It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, battle. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Alan Lazard. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
It is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. First down, Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
4 yards.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Drake. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Falcons nothing.
A quick throw complete out to Isabella. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second.
They'll run with Drake. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number one.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
The kick
and it's up and good.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Falcons nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
48-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first down carry for Smith. Down right around the 25.
The ball carrier.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
5-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now a look at the backup, Jordan Love. Open man is Howard, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. Smith trying to run for it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Check 15, check 15. Check right. Switch.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
It's a loss.
That second down play nets a -4.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Buying time to his left, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. Through an opening, and there he goes. 30, 20, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
The point after.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I'm coming, boys, on. Yellow, go. Red, yellow. Switch up.
Throwing again. Love. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Murray now. Incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. Alan Lazard, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Rico Gafford, 73 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now.
The score, Cardinals 28, Falcons 7.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, Cardinals.
Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Arizona.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Murray to air it out again. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
At the 16-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Love shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Devin White able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And we're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Fielded just inside the 30. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh. A killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Murray's going to keep it on the option. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Rico Gafford with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And the lead is down to 20.
Is good. Makes the score Cardinals 34, Falcons 14. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Murray picked off at the 19. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Watch the run, watch the run. Green Jack.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 45. You gonna get this one? Man, cycle. You think you gonna get this? 45's the mic. Yeah.
2nd down, Love. That's complete to Smith. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Check 45's the mic. Come on, D.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Get him. 45.
Again, it's Love. Steps away to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Here's Murray. pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Dante Fowler. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Running, it's Drake. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Baker on the tackle.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a second down throw for Love here. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Falcons on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Motion, watch it.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. But look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 24 is the mic.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 39. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
On the give, this is Drake. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
47. Falcons 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6.
Today's final score, Cardinals.
A big
47.
offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games of the year. And they'll get a trip to Vegas next week for a date with the Raiders. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, I get ready to told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this. You cannot roll with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. No action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. I'm honest. Penthouse doesn't reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones. When you look at my pocket, look at the flex. Look at the Tesla. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it. Right, if it's smooth, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.